The other day on enivids site, earnforex.com, I posted a PDF about forex trading strategies. One of them, I think it was page 13, it was about multi-time frame. That's always appealed to me, and I've written a lot of code in that area. There's several ways that you can do multi-time frame, fairly easily. One is, this is a 30-minute chart. One is you can have, say, like the 10-period TSR on the 30-minute chart. Well, what if you wanted to know, without changing charts, what if you wanted to know where the TSR was on the 60-minute chart? Well, you would double the period. So you'd have a 10 and you would have a 20. The 20 would represent the 10 period on the 60-minute chart. If you think about that for a second, you'll see what I'm saying. And what if you wanted the 4-hour TSR, the 10 period, but you wanted to see it on the 30-minute chart? Well, you would do the math again, and it would be the 80-period TSR. You do the math and kind of, think about it, and you'll see what I'm saying. That's one way you can do it. The idea there is, such as right here, when they're all lime, you might consider buying. When they're all red, you might consider selling. Varying the periods of the indicator is, in a sense, multi-time frame, in a sense. Another way to do it, I'm sure you've all seen these type deals here. The other chart there was the TSR. Okay, this is price versus the 200 SMA. The blue line here is the 200 SMA, and you can see the price down here. This type of thing, I know you've seen these before. Just focus on this one right here. When it's lime, here's the time for the periods. All these are 1440, 240, 60, and so on. It's saying that the price is greater than the 1440s 200 period SMA. It's saying it's greater than the 240 SMA, and it's lesser than on all these others, all the way down to a minute. The minute's kind of silly, but I'll put it there. So here we are on the 15, and it's less than. Not going. Well, I guess we'll have to. 5 minute. See, there's the 5 minute. Red, it's lower. Okay, 30, 60. Both of those are lower. 30, you can see it's 60. The blue line is the 200 now. There. Okay, so now we're fixing to get to the 240 and the 1440. See, it's well above and above. These type deals here, they're good, but they're only going to give you right now. That's all they're going to give you. It's not giving you what, just say for instance you was on the 15-minute chart and for some reason you wanted to buy right here. This little dashboard thing up here is not going to tell you what the 1440 and the 60 and the 240, it's not going to tell you what they looked like back then. So this is kind of like right now. If you wanted to look at the what I just said, okay, just say for instance you wanted to buy, and it'd be neat to look down here at the bottom, and I know you've seen these things, I've written hundreds of them, and you could see where the 5, 15, all the way up to the monthly or whatever you wanted to, you could see where the price was in relation to the 200 way back then. It's not that far back, but you know what I mean. That's what this is all about. Here, let's see here, charts. Auto scroll. here is a, what is this? Okay, here again, price. This is the price all the way back. So this bar, that bar, that bar, like that. You know, you can just continue back. So right now it's saying on the 5 minute, this is 5, 15, 30, 60, 240, and all the way up. It's saying the price is below the 200, and you can see it is. There's the price, there's the 200, and it's red. It's saying it's below on the next three, and I think we just verified that. All this code will be posted on enivids site or on forex.com too. See, it's below. Okay, 30, it's below. 60, it's below. But you would want to note here that 200 is rising, but it is below on the 60. Okay, now the next four, the price is above. Okay, where's that? Must be, there it is. And the daily, you know, there's no point going back, all that. So there, you can see what's going on. You can see what this indicator's doing. Okay, now, what if you, the reason I like these is because it shows all the time frames all the way back. Now, I don't know what this says here, November something, 27th. I guess that's today, yeah. It's today, November 27th. Well, just say, for instance, you wanted to buy here, on right there, for whatever reason. And if you felt you needed to know where the price was in relation to the 200 on the daily chart, we're on the what now, the 5 minute. Using those other methods, you couldn't tell. It would be difficult to tell. But here, all you have to do is look down, and you can see the daily, it is above on that bar, that 5 minute bar. The daily was the daily SMA, the price was above. So you can, historically, so to speak, it's a lot more helpful when you look at it this way. Here you can see, if I can get that. Here you can see it moved above right here on the 5 minute. Shortly thereafter, it moved above on the 15. It must have moved above on the 15 about right here, and eventually moved above on all of them. So that's where I'm these type of deals right here, this type of indicator, really, I really like that type, as opposed to this type. I'll make them both, but as opposed to this type, I like the one that I can see back in time accurately. And I'll post that code on enivids site. It's too much to go in right now to make this a long video, but that's enough accuracy for now.